you were hosting that digital show, and then I heard you're getting ready to launch your own podcast. How do you look at the podcast industry, think about things like positioning?
The podcast market is very crowded. I do believe if you were actually to segment out the entire podcast portfolio worldwide, you would find there are some very consistent common themes. The podcast market has not necessarily been disrupted. I'm simply saying if you were to really define the formats themselves of most podcasts, they are pretty much the same. A lot of the tools that are being built to help podcasters are also geared towards that similar type of podcast. We're scripted, we'll have the questions ahead of time, or we're unscripted, like we are, we're just riffing, having a conversation. But ultimately, the format is basically the same. Guest, host. I think in this space, there are opportunities to break away from that. One of the things that I'm thinking about in the new podcast that I'm working on is how do I shift that context a little bit? I'm going to be bringing on two guests. I'm going to be basically building a panel type of discussion. It's going to be conversational, it's going to be interview based. To have raw conversations, I think will be a fabulous way of really thinking about this segment in a different way.